Hi, I'm Megan Williams. I'm the Community Relations Manager for the town of Frederick, and I'm here with Matt LaSurf. He's our town manager, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the budget and some of the highlights that you can expect to see in 2017. So the budget is something that we put together every year and really kind of outlines all the different projects that money's been set aside for. So can you talk to us a little bit about when we start working on the budget?
Sure. So actually the budget process starts really early in the year, even though it's adopted at the very end of a calendar year for the following fiscal year. So we start that actually in February and March, and it starts with the board identifying those priorities and those special projects and different initiatives that they want to work on in a given calendar year for that upcoming budget. So that's initially where it starts. On top of that, we also take comments throughout the year from citizens, right? They're the individuals that we serve and who gets the direct impact from sales tax dollars and property tax dollars that come in to provide the general services. So we also listen to our community about what they want to see in our community and how they want to see it progress. And then
we're here for them. We're here for you people.
Yeah.
And so each of the different departments kind of tells you what they think they're seeing from their department level.
Right. I mean, everybody looks at it from a workflow standpoint, a resource standpoint. How can we provide the best services to our citizens, to the community as a whole? So those are the things that we look at, and making sure that our strategic plan is aligned with that budget and that it also aligns with the priorities of the board.
Right. And as somebody who puts in budget requests, I can tell you they're not always approved because we have to actually follow what the funds that we have available, because we have to have a balanced budget, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So by law, we are required to have a balanced budget, and we have that every given year. Some years we make appropriations through our unreserved fund balances that we have, and that's okay to do. That's called our savings account. Some years it ebbs and flows. The budget overall is a plan, right? And it outlines what our expenditures are expected to be and what we're planning worst case scenario, I guess, for our revenues. Certainly, we could inflate revenues or decrease expenditures, but that's just not good responsible government, and we try to plan for a worst case scenario in our unreserved fund balances to make sure that they are healthy.
Right, and part of that is that we keep a certain amount in reserve in terms of days.
Right, so the board has actually identified and set a basic policy that they want to have a minimum of 150 days reserve fund balance in each of the funds. Because you never know exactly when something unexpected is going to occur, right?
Awesome. Well, let's talk about some of the highlights. So I know we are definitely excited about Tipple Parkway. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going to happen there?
So Tipple Parkway is going to be, it's about a $2.9 million project. We've received 50% of those funds through a grant through the Department of Local Affairs.
Nice.
So that's a great help for us.
Yes.
From Weld County Road 11, Silver Birch Boulevard, all the way to the East Frontage Road. That will ultimately be a 3-lane road. We'll design it to withstand the 100-year storm event as well. We're Godding Hollow.
Awesome. And we also are going to be improving some of the alleyways in downtown. You want to talk about that project?
Yeah, so that's a really great project that we've done that's really been well received from downtown property owners. In their alleys, they have currently right now a number of them have dirt and or gravel alleyways, and we're in a 7-year program to actually pave all the alleys in downtown. I've gotten a lot of positive responses from those that have had it last year with their alleys paved. It's helped from a drainage standpoint, helped for a plowing standpoint, and everything else in between. Just clean, nicer looking.
And then I know our community loves their parks and trails. So what about some of the trail development that's going to be going on this year?
So we're going to do, probably, my guess is it's about potentially up to probably 2 miles worth of trails. And we've got an active application out for the Safe Routes to School programming.
Yes.
That'll go from Ridgeway, Weld County Road 15, all the way down to Thunder Valley K8.
Which would be awesome.
So that'll be a great connectivity for our students to travel safely
from
to
the
school
Savannah
over
neighborhood
there. Savannah,
and the Carriage Hills
Angel
neighborhood.
View, Carriage Hills, absolutely.
Yeah, awesome.
And we'll also be making some improvements to Melvac Lake, actually. So we'll be doing some crusher fine, get that a more level usability for all of our visitors in the community.
And then with water, we know how much of a precious resource water is in Colorado. So talk a little bit about the raw water extensions that are going to be happening this year.
So the town's fortunate enough to have what's called Lower Boulder Ditch Company water. That is a raw water source that we have, and we have
which means don't drink it.
Right, do not drink it. It's the water that's actually in Melvac Lake. Yeah. And we utilize that for our parks, and we're constantly expanding that to handle more and address watering more parks in our system. A lot of those, unfortunately, in the past were on potable water, and we're trying to slowly sequence those out into raw water so that our reliability on that potable water source is more used appropriately.
Yeah, for people to drink and shower and all the things they like to do every day.
Go figure.
So we have a lot more budget highlights. We don't want to take up too much of your time with this interview, but you can go online and check out the full budget highlights article. And we're also always here to talk to you, right?
Absolutely.
He's talking to me right now, but he's happy to talk to you. So feel free to give us a call if you want to know more about our budget. Thanks very much, Matt.
Thank you, Megan.